Hello to my online learners and welcome to Unit 3, Chapter 11, the Senses Introduction, with a little bit of to-dos for you. We're mainly going to focus on the eyes, the ears, a little bit about smell, a little bit about taste, and a little bit about touch. So first thing you do, of course, is Chapter 11, you download the reading guide. So the reading guide will help you. So as I say, what we're going to look at a little introduction and how we have to have senses to interact with the environment. And then I want you to look at the sense of sight, what sight is. Then after sight, we're going to look at, I want you to draw structures. And the reason I want you to draw here is because it's really simple, but it's got layers. So I want you to pay attention to it. And then basically give me the structure and function of all the layers of the eyes. And then basically, what do the eyes do when it hits the brain? Then we're looking at the sense of hearing in terms of, again, name the parts. What do they do? Notice that there's three parts to the ear. There's the external, the outer ear, which collects the sound, the inner ear, which is the bones which magnify the sound, and then, the middle ear, which is the bones that magnify the sound, and then the inner ear, where the sound is converted to sound waves. The inner ear also has the semicircular canals, which help in equilibrium. So I want you to go through all of those. So we're going to look at hearing, then we're going to look at balance, just because balance is there. A little bit about taste in terms of what a taste bud is. And then the 5 things that detect with taste. Then there's touch receptors, a little bit about hot and cold therapy, and a little bit about referred pain. Now, I've included some common disorders of the eye in the reading guide, again, just so you can relate the disorders to the eye. You don't have to worry about them in detail. You'll get them later on, but I want you to kind of be aware that these words link together. Okay, so that is that's the eye. Now, when we look at the chapter, again, you've got the learning outcomes. So we're going to look at the senses, the eye and sight, the ear and hearing, a little bit of taste, a little bit of smell, a little bit of touch. So I've started with the lectures on the topics itself, where I go through the textbook, which is good. Again, pay attention to the reading guide, because the reading guide will help focus the attention, because there's a lot of extra material in the chapter. Then I've included some videos on hearing and some videos on taste and one on smell. And to me, that just, again, get the general gist of what's going on, because there's more than we need here. Okay. Now, the crash course video is good on vision. And then there is a little, it's called an open book quiz, but really it's a self-marking worksheet. So what it is I think it's 20, 30 questions. It's a self-marking worksheet or an open book quiz. So it is open book, so it's like a worksheet. You don't have to use lockdown browser, but you need to do it yourself. But you can use your textbook, you can use your notes, you can use anything that you have created yourself. So no internet, no other people. Okay? And I think I give you 3 chances to do it and no time limit. So go through, use your textbook, do your notes, and go through and basically do the quiz. Okay? And to launch it, you just do click to launch right here. And again, it is due, should be due on the 3rd, not on the 4th. I can make it due on the 4th, whatever. You have 3 attempts, and then once you're done, just click. Okay? So this way it marks it yourself. And once you get the mark, you can either go to My Grades to check how you did. When you go to My Grades, it says click your senses here, and if you click on that, and then again, click on anything's blue. So if you click on the blue here, now I've made it out of a total of 11. So there's some of the questions that are like points. So it's kind of confusing. But when you go through, you will see if you got a green check mark. It's funny, I just pointed to the screen like you could see me. If you got a green check mark, it's right. If you got a blue one, you got part marks. And if you got a red X, then it's wrong. I don't give you the corrections. I'm not going to show you all the answers here. I don't give you the corrections, but I give you 3 attempts to see it. Okay. And it's possible out of 10 points. Okay. So that is what your marks are. Good. That is the end of chapter 11. Again, pay attention to reading guides. Pay attention to your timelines because there's a lot of material. And then if you have any questions, watch this video again, ask a friend, and then get a hold of me. Bye-bye. Happy learning.